Hello and welcome to Shave&Butcher's YouTube channel. I feel there's been way too much fun and games and not enough depth in my videos so far. So to change that, we will throughout the next many videos be reading through Murakami's book, Colorless Tsukuro Tazaki. A piece in the beginning of each video, which will also hopefully bring the cultural level up a notch or even two. So here we go, chapter 1. From July of his sophomore year in college until the following January, all Tsukuro Tazaki could think about was dying. He turned 20 during this time, but this special watershed, becoming an adult, meant nothing. Taking his own life seemed the most natural solution, and even now he couldn't say why he hadn't taken this final step. Crossing the threshold between life and death would have been easier than swallowing down a slick raw egg. So there you go, that's the piece for today. Stay tuned for more. As an alternative to reading Murakami's book, we could continue to do jokes in the beginning, so perhaps you want to leave a comment as to which you prefer. And just in case, I'll do a joke today as well that I'll try not to ruin, because it is brought to us by Ken W, who commented in the previous video by making this joke. So in case you didn't read the comment, here it goes. A sea captain walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, you have a steering wheel on your pant zipper." And the sea captain says, "Yar, it's driving me nuts." There you go. Today we're going to do an interesting shave. We're shaving with this. This is the perfect cup made with actual coffee, actual brewed coffee by Wet the Face. So, lovely. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it's pieces of a coffee or whatever it is, but it really smells like coffee, a bit like chocolate as well. I was watching Johnny. I'll link his channel below in case you don't follow him. I know many of you do. Johnny was shaving with this, and I commented. Johnny's a friend, right? So I commented, that sounds like a soap I should get. And boom, he mailed it to me as a gift. So a million thank you, Johnny. Really appreciate it. I owe you one. So we're doing that, and we're also going to try to attempt a lathering technique that I saw yesterday done by Doug Bear at his new YouTube channel, Barely Normal Wet Shaver, I think. We'll try and remember to put a link to that as well. So he's a crafty guy. He comes up with all kinds of stuff, and he promises to do that in his videos. So what we'll do is we've got a dry soap. We have a bit of water in this one. It's in the lid. It's not full. It's not warm either. Should it be? I don't know. So I'm pouring that down now into the tub thing. I'm putting the lid on, and then I'm going to shake it. And when you shake it, you can hear water, right? Shaking around. So the trick is to shake it until there's no sound of liquids anymore. So you want to get it into a frothy froth. That's what you use to shave with. So I tried this yesterday and I failed. I don't think you will if you ever try this, because it really shouldn't be that complicated. But my lather got too wet, and I think it's because I didn't shake it for long enough. But this time I will. Cucaracha, la cucaracha. Do. Okay, so I can't hear anything. Do a bit more. We'll take a look. We'll open it upside down. I think he did. So there shouldn't be too much liquid now. There should be mainly just foamy froth. What's happening? maybe that was the wrong way around. Oop. Okay, that's still quite a bit of liquid. I don't know if there should be. I'll do some more shaking, bear with me. I should have followed more closely exactly what he was doing. Well, I don't want to fail again. I think you want a bit more. Oh, I wish I called Doug before I did this. Okay, I can still hear a bit of. It's like it settled down into liquid again. Well, really wasn't paying it. Oh, my wife's gonna love this. She really likes it when I show little signs of that I've been here on the mirror when I shave. Okay, that's it. That's all we're doing. That was today's workout as well. No putting up wallpaper today. I did put up a mirror. But I mainly did work. Yeah, okay, I don't know. So it's all foam, liquid and foam. So I'm putting that down carefully. Okay. So Doug does the world a favor by showing this fantastic technique, and no one follows because I mess up. Well, Chris from CDB did do it effectively, but then he does most things rather well. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see pieces of the coffee in the whiskers, and it's quite dark in color. So oops. So cool trying out the soap, cool trying out this technique as well. So what I'm doing now is I'm just dipping the brush into the foamy stuff in the lid. I've got a feeling this is not gonna work. Typical of me to mess up something. Yeah, because, well, I'll do some more. Should do it with Williams. That's the real test. I don't have a good feeling about this, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. So it's there. It doesn't look even close to what it looked like for Doug. Okay, we'll put a bit of aggression into it and see what happens. Can you see those black pieces? Cool. Still pretty foamy. Coming together now. A little bit better. I did a shave once on a recommendation from Doug, which is on video, I believe, where I just bloomed the soap and I used the bloom water only to build the lather. And this is reminds me of that a bit. It's getting there. It's not quite down to the pastiness that I should be getting. So it's very well hydrated. But we're getting there slowly. I hope you're entertained. Why didn't he lather like a normal person? Well, where's the fun in that? Okay. Maybe, perhaps, yes? Okay, we'll give it a try. We shall give it a try. Absolutely fantastic scent. Thierry Sar. Razor comes in this beautiful little cover bag, and here it is. Isn't that a pretty razor? I think so. Sheffield steel, if I remember. Yep, Sheffield steel, but made in Thiers in France. Here we go. Doug said he does this with new soaps, primarily to get to know them, to sort of calibrate them. Yeah, it still is quite foamy. Let me shake. Oh, brush, by the way, is from ML Shaving Supplies, Matti Lindahl. Because he does say, Doug, start with a dry synthetic brush. So we did. So the leather, this is the third time I use this soap. And the leather is quite a lot better when I just load the brush and face lather normally. So I'm not mastering this technique. It's just interesting, cool to try something new. Never seen it before. And Doug has quite a few of those quirks. So it'll be really interesting to follow his channel. I think we will all enjoy it. So as I said, I'll put a link to it. The performance of the soap is great. I do, however, get a slight reaction on my skin from it. Maybe it's the coffee. Not a lot. No irritation afterwards, just more of a sensation. So I'll be using it mainly for the scent. But my son loves it, you know. He doesn't have his own soap. He's got his own razor, but he borrows my soaps and brushes, and I don't care. He rarely is impressed by anything. Jesus, he's 16 years old. It's his job to be cool and not impressed by anything, right? But he came down the other day and said, "Wow, you used your coffee soap?" He said, "I love it." That speaks volumes when he says a thing like that. So you'll probably use it up. He's got a few favorites. He used up my Dapper Mallard from grooming department, because you like that. He goes mainly on scent. I said, yeah, I can teach you how to build a leather. And he says, well, I'm not really fussed about that lathering stuff. I just think it's cool to slice the whiskers off with a straight razor. So I say, good man. He's a manly man. Flickering lights again. Lock. So yeah, great to have this razor back. I had it sent to Niklas Gudmundsson for a touch-up. He did a good job. Hand not cooperating fully. It lacks a bit of slickness, the soap, and it is not the soap. I know that because I have gotten good lathers with it. So it'll be my experimentation with the lather that makes it not slick enough. And you know, you can see on the lather that it isn't perfect. It works. And you know, this really is one of the most interesting scents I have in the soap. Because you know, it's coffee. Coffee with a touch of chocolate. Like an ice cream. Yeah, it's like the ice cream, chocolate, coffee and chocolate. There we go. Ah, good job. Roy Hadley had a good comment too. I think it was the previous video or the one before. He says, yeah, this quarantine thing, it's, yeah, I was asking, do people drink more and do people put on weight? And he said, yeah, probably put on weight, but I stopped weighing myself. I did notice I get a suntan from the refrigerator lights. But that's funny. But he said, it's okay, I sorted it. I took the bulbs, light bulbs out. Good man. Speaking of that, everyone I know who is at home drinks a bit more. Well, almost everybody. You know, you drink a bit more alcohol. Not a problem for most people, but you do, you know. So I think 95% do. And then we have this system where to buy alcohol outside a restaurant, in a store to bring home, you have to buy it in the government-controlled stores who only sell alcohol. They're called Systembolaget, which is like the stores of the system. Yeah. I don't think Elon Musk would have approved. But anyway, you have to go there and it shuts on Sundays and everything. So this member of parliament said, well, there's too much violence now people are at home, frustrated, drinking too much. So we should, during this crisis, for a few months, we should shut down the stores and sell no alcohol whatsoever. So yeah, sorry, just gonna rinse. And a bit of cold. I did say I was going to pause when I rinsed, didn't I? Anyway, so this newspaper went out and they did a poll. So they asked people, and you know, let's say 95% drink more. So they asked people, are you drinking more during this Corona crisis? And 86% said no. So we may be down, but we're not stupid. Aftershave is going to be Lucido from the Mandem Corporation. Oh, lovely stuff. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. It's all a mess. I'm not going to show it, but it was the perfect cup from Wet the Face, Doug Bear Style. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Johnny, for donating it. It was the Matti brush, the aftershave you saw, and this pretty little razor. Cool. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon and stay sharp.